Now he took change very seriously. On to his second point now. Everybody at this time, as you know, was looking for the world stuff, the one in the many. Heraclitus looked like everybody else. But he said, I couldn't find anything that was everywhere. Couldn't be water, because there are things which aren't water. And the same reasons it couldn't be earth, and it couldn't be air, and so on. There is, he said, only one thing that I can find everywhere, without any exception. And that is the process of change itself. Everything is changing. Slow or fast, but at least everything is changing. Therefore, he said, if we really want to know the key to reality, if we want the metaphysical phenomenon, of course he didn't use those words, the essence of reality is change. That is the metaphysical essence. Now, the word that he used is becoming, usually spelled with a capital B, becoming. Everything is becoming, changing, evolving, developing, in process. Now, since he made this metaphysical, it follows that it applied to everything, not just to sticks and stones, but sealing wax and kings and the whole works. And therefore, Heraclitus took the view that everything is changing in every respect, at every instant. Change governs everything. And therefore, nothing remains the same for 2 consecutive instants in any respect. Now, his famous sentence illustrating this is, you can't step into the same river twice, for fresh waters are always flowing in. Now, that for him is the paradigm, the example of reality. You try to put your foot in it the next time, it's different. It's changed, and everything is like that. Now, there are many obvious examples of change to which he could appeal: landslides, volcanoes, earthquakes, biological growth, the slow changes of erosion, and so on. But you might ask, well, what would a follower of Heraclitus do with such a thing as this lectern? Now, this seems the most peaceful, quiet, motionless, unchanging thing you could ask for. It just sits there. What's happening? Well, Heraclitus might personally have had a little difficulty with it, but his followers don't bat an eye when you give them an example of that sort, because they say, well, looked at from your crude human senses, it looks like it is motionless. But if you could see it as modern science reveals it to us, you would see that this table is a holocaust of activity. There's all sorts of subatomic particles busily racing off and onto it, all the boundary interchanges. And there are electric charges coursing through it, and energy pulsations and cosmic rays, and you can, get any cheap science fiction and put in whatever you want there. The idea being that actually this table is a whirl of activity, this lecture, and it simply is the crudeness of human senses that makes this activity undetectable to us. But that simply is the defect of our senses. We can therefore, however, confidently generalize and say that everything, even the most apparently stationary things, are constantly changing.